kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. There will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to throw. It's Russell. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down there. That completion makes it second and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking deep downfield to the left. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Alabama. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Bringing it out. It's Cunningham. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. They open the conference championship game with a pass. On the move now. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. It's reeled in. It's Porter. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's St. Clair. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
For another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quinnen Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He escapes the pocket, breaks into the clear, and he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Russell. Pressure is coming. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go. And it's caught wide open with room to run. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Crimson Tide!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's St. Clair. Grabbed by the receiver.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that
finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Runs through the defender. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll hand it off. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it, enough for a first down. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Rebels. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Pringle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He finds his man. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. The sure hands. It's Lacey. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! Brought down quickly, but the game moves the football to the 30.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That completion makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the Rebels pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short on the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He keeps it on the design run. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught by the receiver. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Let's fly to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to throw it again. Quick catch over the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Russell. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Turns it loose downfield. Caught with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Rebels begin a new series here, first and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The Rebels looking to cash in this red zone trip. He hands it off from the gun. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game, and that score is a great start.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. The comeback is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. He escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he
they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Fresh center downs, first and goal. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Bama. A great catch and run for 6. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, a job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
To throw, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Downfield catch made just inside the left sideline. He got the foot down. Good play. The Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but
looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
And the Rebels are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your friend?
Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. PED is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
So second and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Scanning the field. It's Russell. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? That's caught. It's Lacey. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Rebels looking to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the move now. Touchdown, Ole Miss. As the QB fights his way into the end zone. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
The Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Conf over the middle. It's Pringle.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Leaning on the run game here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. Broken tackle still going. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Lee. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. The Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the shotgun, drops back. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. QB keeper all the way. The ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the defense comes up with the football.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
And here's the handoff. Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC.